You want to do a video with Mama? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Hello, lovelies. It's baby Noel and it's Fleur. We are doing a elimination communication update. I mean, we've never done an introduction, but we did say, or I said, that we were doing elimination communication with Noel. And some of you asked, oh, could you do an update? So here it is. I'm also going to show you a couple of our washcloth stuff because it kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. So Noel is now 13 months old. I must say that I'm thoroughly enjoying the ECing right now. For those of you that don't know what elimination communication is, the concept is that you offer babies a potty so that they can eliminate, not in their diapers, and get wet or dirty, because the idea is that humans are actually born in the same way as a lot of animals are, that they don't want to make their nest dirty or they don't want to soil themselves, and that we teach them to do so because it's convenient with diapers. And then after a while we feel like, oh, we need to potty train them now, so you need to relearn the whole thing. So that doesn't mean that you're potty training your baby, because a lot of people will say that's child abuse because a baby is not able to hold in their stool or their urine. And although that isn't true, they are able to do it. That isn't the idea of elimination communication. The idea is that you learn as a parent what the signs are of your kid that they need to relieve themselves, and that you then offer them that opportunity. So what I think is really cool is that there are a lot of people that do EC that don't put any diapers at all on their kids from birth onwards. And we haven't done that. My brain wasn't there at all. And it took me a while, I guess, to accept that maybe I wasn't fully ECing. But we have done what really works for us, and I'm so pleased that we stuck with it. Basically, the first week after he was born, we already offered him the potty, and we had purchased special potties, but you don't have to. We've got two. We've got one here in the living room and one in the bedroom. I thought it would be convenient. You see how super tiny these are. And it was really easy to hold Noel up. I would have him rest against my chest and then hold up his legs, and then he'd go. He just did it. It's probably the cold air touching his booty. But actually in the first week we caught some meconium. So yeah, that's how easy that went. In all honesty, it was an up and down process. Sometimes I caught something, sometimes I didn't catch anything. The time that we pretty much always catch something is after a sleep, so that is standard. We have also offered him the potty after taking him out of the sling, and when we took him out of the car seat and out of the pram. And now since this past week, so he's 13 months now, he is using the big kid potty basically, which is so convenient because I don't have to hold him anymore. I'm able to walk around and do stuff, and he's able to take his time and relax. I haven't had a dirty diaper since, I don't know, 9 months maybe? Yeah, which is pretty great because let's be honest, a dirty diaper when you're cloth diapering, it's not great. I know the whole cloth diapering community says, oh, it's really not so bad, but hey, was not my thing. Of course, we did have some inlays. As soon as he started more solids, it was easier to get rid of if necessary, but washing it off, not fun at all. So I'm really happy when we're able to catch it in here. So what is interesting to know, do I know when he's about to go pee? Not so much. It's really more of what they also call a potty, I think is what they call it. So an opportunity to put them on a potty, and that's when he'll grab that opportunity and he'll pee. We often have dry diapers in between offering, and I don't offer it that often. Not like the full-time hardcore ECers. If he's gonna pass a number 2, yes, you can tell. I couldn't when he was much younger. He was a bit of a stealth guy in that way, but now it's clear. It's really, really obvious. So what else would somebody be interested in knowing? What was I interested in? Oh, if my husband does it. Yes, he does. He's very happy with it as well. Accidents, do they happen? Yes. They are just part of it. The other day, he went on the potty, and then I put him on the bed, and he clearly wasn't finished, so we had to clean the bed. But that really, really rarely happens. I knew shooting a video with a little one wouldn't be easy, but here we go. Do we do it at night? Not anymore. I did do that when he was tiny, like the first 3 months, because it made him sleep better. He would, poor thing, he would hold it in, and then he'd cry, and then he'd have cramps. So as soon as I was able to offer him the potty at night, he would sleep a little bit longer. I'm gonna see if I can enter in some footage of the cute covers. What we do, the diapers, is we have a pre-fold because I think it's really, really convenient. We started that way when he was a newborn. It took a while for him to grow into his diapers, so we used throwaway diapers then. I bought smaller cloth diapers, but they didn't really fit very conveniently, so I left it until he grew into the bit bigger, which I now think are tiny, tiny, tiny. But the concept was the same. It's a pre-fold. I fold it into 3s, and then I put it in a cover like that, and then it goes like that. It's so easy, and especially because it's always pee. You can reuse the cover. You can let it hang somewhere to dry and then throw this in the diaper pail. I've also used muslins because they are super absorbent and you pretty much always have them with you. And it was the same concept, although I did also fold them in fancy ways, origami ways. And then at some point during the night, he was wetting through his diapers. So I started getting these and a booster inside. And then you would do a cover on top of it. But that didn't really work too well. I thought it was a bit uncomfortable for him. So we got a wool cover, and that was really, really great. You do need to prepare it yourself and lanolize the inside, but it's not daunting at all. The drying, it takes ages, but once you know that, you can fit it into your routine. And then he started to leak through those as well. And I decided to get some throwaways, and these are the most ecological that I could find. I'm so happy I have them. I don't want to stress about this. I think it's great. We are doing the e-seeing, so we're saving a lot of diapers that way already. Once in a while, I can cut myself some slack with these. So if my night diapers have run out, or if my joints play up, or had a really bad night, we've got these. So then we got the more fancy schmancy night diapers. Gosh, those are a big pack, but they work. I'm so happy with these. And we also cover that with a wool top. And we also have something like this, different color with long legs, which is really nice. And then he wears a nice little wool silk top with it, and that's his jammies. When we are out and about, I've got these to put in the dirty diapers. And then at home, I've got a diaper pail that I have in a normal pail, like a plastic one with a top. And it's got holes in there so that it can air out. It doesn't stink. These little thingies that we use for the bottom, you can also use for the face. I clean his hands, I clean his chair, and then off it goes into the diaper pail. I will just tell you how I put him on the potty. It's really convenient that it has this little top for boys, because I had to learn that you have to aim their little hose, because otherwise it goes over. I would put this in between my legs so I could hold it, and I put some rubber bands around it before so that it doesn't fly out in between my legs, you know, like a piece of soap, like whoop. And then you hold them like this underneath their knees, because that is a squat. It's convenient. And then I would hold him like this as a baby, and he would be resting against me. It still works that way. He just, you know, sits like this and it's fine. I've also had him turn around at times. He's on the phone. That's the wrong side, honey. Yeah, there you go. He's old school. So I've had him sit the other way around so we could talk, and that works too. And now that he's older, I often give him a book as well because it helps him relax and he'll sit on it longer. Yeah, so that's it. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me below. I'd be happy to answer them, because if you are even remotely considering this, I would really encourage you to do so. And don't put so much pressure on yourself that you would have to do it full time, or your partner would have to do it, or your family. That is truly, genuinely not the case at all. Anything you catch is great. It's for you. It feels like victory because it makes you feel like you understand your kid. You are taking care of his needs. You want to feed them. You want to cuddle them. This is just part of that. Okay, my lovelies, this was fun doing this little video. I hope you're well, and see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye. Doe maar zwaaien, Noël. Goed zo. Good boy. Bye.